Hello friends, I am here with my channel Solving Questions with Gauri Ma'am. Let's solve one question from IIT JAM Biotechnology Entrance Examination. Listed below are some classes of enzymes: exoproteases, glycosidases, glycosyl transferases, and lipid transferases. Which of the above are associated with post-translational modification of proteins? The options are all four classes, whether it is a Q, R and S. The option C is Q and R. Option D is R and S. So let's see what must be the answer. Okay, going option wise. So first option is exoproteases. So exoproteases are also known as exopeptidases. These are the enzymes which cleaves the peptide bond, and it may be from carboxyl terminal or N terminal. If this is a protein, it is having one N terminal end and another is a C terminal end. So if aminopeptidases are there, it will cleave the bond from the N terminal, and if the carboxypeptidase is there, it will cleave the amino acid from the C terminal. The example of aminopeptidase is enzyme from the small intestine, and enzyme from pancreatic juice is the example of carboxypeptidase. These enzymes are not involved in a post-translational modification of the protein. So let's move to the next option. The next in our list are glycosidases. These are the enzymes which act on a glycosidic bond. Whether this glycosidic bond is between two sugars, or it can be between one sugar and another is some other chemical residue. So it will act upon the glycosidic bond. The example is cellulase, which degrades the cellulose. It can be a amylase enzyme acting upon the starch. So again, this has no role in a post-translational modification of the protein. The next one is a glycosyl transferase. यहाँ पर जब ग्लूकोज रेसिड्यू ऐड किए जाते हैं प्रोटीन पर, then glycosyl transferase are used there. तो पोस्ट ट्रांसलेशनल मॉडिफिकेशन में होता कैसे है कि first of all the protein is formed using the mRNA, and then there is a addition of oligosaccharide chain to the asparagine residue of that protein. तो ये this process takes place in the endoplasmic reticulum. यहाँ पर ग्लूकोज की या we can say oligosaccharide की एक चेन अटैच की जाती है, जिसे ट्रांसफर करने का काम oligosaccharide transferase करते हैं. So this is the enzyme which is involved in a post-translational modification. So glycosyl transferase are involved in a N-linked glycosylation. The next enzyme in our list is lipid transferase. These are also involved in a post-translational modification. Here, lipid phosphoethanol amine transferase, this is the enzyme. This modifies the lipid A portion of lipopolysaccharide by the addition of phosphoethanol amine. So, two enzymes, glycosyl transferase and lipid transferase. These are involved in a post-translational modification. So here, glycosyl transferases and lipid transferases. These are involved in post-translational modification of protein. So R and S. Option D must be the correct answer for this question. Option D. Here I have concluded with today's video. I request you to please like, share and subscribe for my channel and also to hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching.